Hello, and welcome to Queen's. I'm Linda Schmaltz, and I'm the manager of the Student Financials team in the Registrar's office. I'm going to give you an overview of important information on how you pay your fees at Queen's. The SOLAS Student Center provides important information on your student account, such as credits, amounts owing, and fee statements. Please review your SOLAS account regularly, especially after registration changes for amounts and due dates. Tuition and fees are assessed on SOLAS within 24 hours of course and program enrollment. You should also check SOLAS a week after you've sent a payment to make sure Queen's has received it and you can see it in your SOLAS account. If you opt out of ancillary fees, the waivers should appear on SOLAS within a week. If you opt out of health or dental insurance, this may take up to 2 weeks for the insurance provider to notify Queen's. Another tip is to check your account at the beginning of every month, in case you've incurred additional fees, such as a library fine. Let's check out what the Charges by Due Date page looks like. From the Account Summary section on your SOLAS homepage, click Charges by Due Date. This takes you to the page that lists all of your outstanding fees and when they are due. As you can see, you can view the amount owing by due date, but you can also see each fee separately. Be sure to note the due dates. Because it can take a few days for your payment to arrive in Queen's bank account, a good tip is to make your payment about 1 week before the due date to ensure it doesn't arrive late. Queen's does not send out statements of accounts. These are also available to you on SOLAS. Let's review one. In the Finances section on the home page, click Fee Statement. The fee statement does not show due dates, but it shows all of the fees and payments pertaining to a specific term. You can use the fee statement as proof of payment or receipt. All fall term fees for graduate students are due September 30th. The Registrar's website is a great resource for students, including information on important dates. There are several payment options available to graduate students, so I'm going to review a few of them in this presentation. The most popular is the payment plan if you have a Canadian bank account. But with a Canadian bank account, you can also pay via online banking. If you're paying with a different currency, there are international payment options too. For students who are funded, Queen's can invoice your sponsoring agency directly for you. I'll start with online banking. Online banking requires a Canadian bank account and is done from your bank's website. It's just like a bill payment. To set it up, you select Queen's as the payee and use your 8-digit student number as the account number. If your student ID is only 7 digits, add a 0 to the front. You'll want to allow a processing time of 3 to 4 business days for the funds to reach Queen's. For international payments, there are several options. Queen's has partnered with CIBC so that you can pay by wire in your home currency at a preferred exchange rate with no transaction fees. The CIBC portal also allows you to use China UnionPay and foreign currency credit cards. However, these methods will incur a convenience fee charged by the payment providers. For those with U.S. bank accounts, you can make direct deposit payments via the CIBC portal too, without extra fees. If for some reason CIBC is not an option for you, you can always send a direct wire to Queen's. Just contact us and we'll give you the wire account information. You should email fees@queensu.ca. Queen's also accepts payments from TransferWise and Western Union. A popular option for graduate students is the PPL, or Pre-Authorized Payment Plan. Most programs are eligible, but some are not. If you want to join and you can't, contact us. We'll look into it. Withdrawals occur on the 5th of each month automatically from your Canadian bank account, so you don't have to make payments yourself. Students self-enroll through SOLAS, and the enrollment period for fall term starts July 1st through September 30th. You don't have to be registered in your program before you enroll in the PPL. If you don't want to have monthly withdrawals, your fees are due according to the charges by due date section on Solace that we saw earlier. If you're a sponsored student, please send us a letter from your sponsoring agent so that we can invoice them for you. We send invoices once a term. Remember though, any fees that your sponsor does not cover, you must send payment yourself. I have another important tip for you. Please try to get your sponsorship letter to us at least 1 month before the start of the term. The sponsorship letter needs to include your name, your student ID, the duration of the coverage, the fees that your sponsor will cover, and contact information so we can send the invoice to the right person. Remember, get your sponsorship letter to us by August 1st for the fall term. The best way to get your letter to us is to send it by email to fees@queensu.ca, but we also accept them by fax and mail. Did I mention that we need your sponsorship letters before the start of the term? Think of the letter as your method of payment. One final note about your fees. If you already have health or dental coverage, you must opt out by the applicable deadlines. This fall, you can opt out between September 8th through 30th. For information about coverage, please contact the student government with whom your program is affiliated. You should contact Queen's University International Centre if you have questions about UHIP, which is the primary university health insurance plan for international students. And lastly, here are a few resources for more information. The student financials and tutorial sections on the registrar's website, the guide to registration and fees. It'll have everything you'll need to know to set yourself up for success. And don't forget to contact us if you have any questions, either solace@queensu.ca or fees@queensu.ca. We're here to help you. I hope you found this presentation helpful and that you have a wonderful, successful year at Queen's.